Hello everyone, tonight we're going to talk about the acrylics, and acrylics are the best product if you want to create extremely thin and rock solid nail in no time. Tonight we will show you super short and longer nail with the Prestige acrylics that are really easy. I'm Magda and we are magnetic. Many stylists have been working with acrylics for years. It's a reliable salon product, and we're going to start with the first demo and the salon-friendly extensions. We're starting with the soft bond primer over dehydrated nail with the prep and wipe. So soft bond primer to improve adhesion, just a thin layer over the natural nail. And now we're pouring the acrylic liquid over the neck of the brush into the tapping dish to make it ready. And we're using the Prestige number 10. We're dipping into the liquid, then picking up the powder and remove the excess of the liquid from the brush. This step is not necessary. Now we're placing the ball over the nail and we start pressing the product and creating our nail. The Prestige liquid ensures there's enough time to get the nail into shape, so you don't need to really rush when creating your nail. Just use the belly of your brush to create the perfect shape. You can use 1, 2 or even 3 beads depending on the length and how you're working, but one ball is possible as well. In this demo we're using 2 balls, so the first one was from the middle to the edge and now the second one is from the cuticle. Now we're building slightly the apex and pulling the product towards the end. Once dry, 180 grit file. The Prestige acrylics are really easy to file. You can use the 180 file to shape perfectly your nail. Here we're using the metal core, but you can also use the plastic core from your hygienic system. Be gentle with the metal core when filing. Now the gel polish bond, after removing the dust, we apply it slightly over the acrylic just to improve adhesion of the color. And now we're ready, we apply the gel polish color. Beautiful red, nice and thin and even layer over the extension. These nails are most wanted in a salon. 2 coats, cured, supreme finish top gel on top, float in motion to finish the nail. Perfectly finished red nails. This was really a salon most wanted nails and most popular nails. Thin extension, natural looking extension with the gel polish cover. But on top of the pink powders and transparent powders, we also have the camouflages. The camouflages will be used if you want to cover the imperfection of the nail, or also when you want to create the nail bed elongation for the French. Let's have a look. We start with the cool camouflage and we have our nail ready, so this is the tip. And now with the Prestige number 10 we're creating the nail bed elongation. So starting by placing the bead in the middle of the nail, blending first with the natural nail. You can see how cool camouflage is perfectly covering the natural nail. Once built, we use the opaque pink to finish the nail bed elongation from the cuticle. We place the build, and after creating apex we just pull in products towards the edge for the natural finish. This semi-transparent powder is perfect for the camouflage. Now after drying we need to sharpen our smile line, of course 180 grit, just a gentle touch of file to sharpen the smile line. And now the extra white. We're placing the bead on the tip and slightly pushing the product towards the smile line to create the perfect pink and white look. Make sure you touch with the acrylic all the edges of the wall. After drying, we're going to file 180 just to perfectly shape our nail. And now, something special for you, the buffing to the high shine. This is the competition style, but also a little bit old school style. Not everyone are able to do it, but I will take you through it. We starting after 180 grit filing with the 340 grit hygienic file to smoothen the surface of the nail. Then we apply a little bit of the cuticle oil, just a little drop, and we're using 340 to press the product in, and we're changing into 1500 grit and press it even more into the nail. You can see the motion is a pressing and rounded motion. Now we use the ultimate shiner for an amazing high shine result. We start with the green part, really pressing and polishing the nail. And once this one is done, we're changing into the white part for the super high shine finish. We can already see the shine. It looks like Supreme Finish Top Gel, but it's not. It's just done by hand and the right use of our files. Look at this one. This can be only done with the acrylic, the hardest product that can be buffed to the high shine. This is a perfect pink and white. Okay, so we love acrylic, and let's have a look at our Prestige acrylic range. Okay, so we have the pinks, which are semi-transparent. We also have the camouflaging, and we have the crystal clear. The crystal clear, it is really crystal clear, and it's amazing for the inlay nails. Let's have a look. We're starting up with our nail that is dehydrated with the prep and wipe. The tip is created, and now we use the soft bond primer. We're starting up with the acrylic crystal clear with the thin layer all over the natural nail. Just really thin layer, just spread it evenly. Now let's add the color acrylics. For this one we recommend to use separate brush because the glitters are liking to go between the hair, and you want to have your pink and white, for example, brush perfectly clean. So we spread in the glitters, we starting from the tip and moving it slightly towards the cuticle to create the fading. Now let's cap it with the clear. We're coming back to our original clear brush, and we're starting with from the cuticle, and we're taking the product down towards the edge. We need to cap the glitters always. Once the nail is builded, we just let it dry, and we need to file it 180 grit file just for the perfect shape. The nail already looks amazing, but we want to make it nice and sharp. A little bit from the top, gently with the plastic core. Once filed and shaped, dust removed, it's time for the top gel. Supreme Finish Top Gel, beautiful glitter boom. Amazing end result. As you've seen on the demo, you can be really precise with the Prestige acrylics. There's no rush, you can create your perfect nail for the salon. And if you want to try to work with the Prestige acrylic system too, this month there's 20% discount on our website. And if you have any questions about our products or maybe distribution, or you want to become a trainer of the magnetic nail design, do not hesitate to contact us. Of course, with the acrylic, you can also create more stuff, and you can also create the perfect baby boom. Let's have a look. We're starting up with the soft bond primer, and first the crystal clear for the perfect adhesion of the product, nice and thin layer all over the natural nail and the tip. The Prestige acrylics can be used over the form, tips, so it's your choice how you could create your nail bed elongation, your nail elongation. We're starting with the natural white. First the bead in a connection with the natural nail and the tip. We blend in this with the natural nail first and pull in the product towards the tip. The natural white is really natural look and is perfect for the baby boom. Perfectly shapen, adding more products if we have to, and now we're moving into the camouflage, and we place in the cool camouflage on the natural nail, seal the cuticle area, build the apex, and we fade in the camouflage over the natural white. Just a little bit to create this perfect baby boom effect. Just perfect blend. To make it even more like baby boom, we're going to use the opaque peak on top, just for a perfect connection between the camouflage, white, and to make the perfect finish. The semi-transparent powder really brings in pink and white together more beautifully. Once dry, of course, 180 grit hygienic file for filing. We file the nail into shape, remove the scratches with the white block after, remove the dust, and we're ready for the top gel of the choice. You can use high shine or extreme matte finish for the perfect result. Oh, we love the result. So you see how easy it is to use the Prestige acrylic for the baby boom. So we can of course use it for fade-in, for glitter boom, for French, for salon nails, for anything you wish. And this month you can purchase acrylics with 20% discount on our website. And again, if you need any help with the products or have any questions, do not hesitate to contact me. I hope you enjoyed the demos of tonight, and I will see you all next month for the seduction.